Adreden, and we are back in 7 Days to Die. This here is the mod that I'm making. This is, I don't know, I think we're going to call it Dred End. And that's because, in theory, there's an ending to it. When you destroy the zombie factory, not the zombie factory, it's a cloning factory that ends up, you know, having some stuff in it. Yeah, it's a cloning factory that ends up having some issues because it's basically infected by the zombie virus, and with nobody there to really pay attention to it, it's got some problems. Okay, so what I've done since yesterday is I double-checked the position of this here thing. Dang it, that light is still on that thing. Gotta really take that off. So that I know where the heck this place is. Anyhow, I'm pretty hungry. This here is one of the Red Mesa installations for now. This is what I decided to go with. And it's a matter of going down in there and go this way, please. Finding the military grade respirocytes so that you are way more powerful. Basically, just, I mean, all it really does is like increases a little bit of damage and cranks up your stamina. And the combination is kind of remarkable. How quickly, like, your apparent power level kind of seems. Oh, cool. A rain collecting funnel. This is actually the wrong thumbnail, and I gotta fix that. I think I gotta stop and eat. So that means me taking out some zombies. I actually rewound time a smidgen, because this is still mostly testing. Bam! And tweaking things. Now, I did a really bad thing yesterday. I didn't back up my files quite correctly, and I did a bad thing of having a file system, or a file thing that overwrote everything else. It's kind of like a watermarking system that I have, and it was bad. Basically, yeah. But I had a backup, and I did a bunch of like all the tweaks I could remember to do to it. I did. So I just want to eat some food. I know you just want to eat some food too. My brains. My brains! Yeah, so I don't know. I don't, like, right now, there's two POIs that I have tweaked. No, there's more than two that I tweaked. I tweaked this one the most. No. Wow, I need to slow down and figure out what the heck I'm saying instead of just fighting zombies here. Okay, can I think now? No, you're not. You're still a bad guy. I gotta deal with you. I think most of them are dead, except for that guy there. Great, let's see if there's any eggs around. Good. Just gotta eat a little bit of food here. Come on, man. Come have some eggs with me. Here's my bike. Man, the density thing on these blocks is so weird sometimes. So, yeah. Die. So I've tweaked a number of POIs. I've made it so that a lot of them you can get bikes in. Like the ones that have garages, generally you can get a bike in them. I want to actually make it so that there's a loot helper for the bike, but I haven't done a loot helper ever. They kind of look not too confusing. So at some point I'll get that done. It's just not for this very first release. So for now, that is what it is. Oh yeah, I finally got this recipe working too. Because I think it's freaking like, so the stupidest thing that you you have 2 meat left, and you're like, what am I gonna do with this meat? Nothing, I guess. And then, yeah. So I made it so you can cook single pieces of meat. Yeah, because it's stupid that you can't cook other pieces of meat. Alright, hopefully I can get a video out about that today. It shouldn't be too hard to edit. It's a little complicated because there's multiple like clips of it, but who knows? Die! And it's mostly in jest. It is pretty stupid though, but you can't do that. And it's probably, I hope it's an oversight of them. Blue Cortana! Hi! I am creating my own mod. It's an overhaul mod. I've been working on it for a long time. Most of the stuff is like learning how to do like 3D models and stuff, right? Like, if you take this rain collector here, this is just like a funnel. This is actually something my friend did, because I've got one person helping me do 3D models, and it's like a funnel. It's a metal funnel that you would put on top of a plastic barrel, and surprise, surprise, it collects water, like rain, right? Because it's irked me for years that in the game, you couldn't. Well, every time you would be standing in the rain, you couldn't even open your mouth to get water. So yeah. Anyhow, let's eat these single pieces of meat. I don't know. I had to do this kind of texture thing, or this little thumbnail with using a bunch of different pieces of images that I found on the internet. And it seems to work alright. I don't know, looks fine-ish. And where are we with that? It doesn't provide very much, because I think basically what I did is took everything and just made it into a 5th value, right? So like, for this, you get 10, right? So you would get 2 for the other one. It's not fantastic, but it makes you so you can eat all the meat you have. And I've got the boiled version and the fried version as well, because otherwise it would just be silly. I couldn't deal with that anymore. We're gonna use this as well. That's 5 more. Give ourselves food poisoning, hopefully. I don't really want food poisoning, but you never know. Maybe I'll get some. Scrap that. Okay, so we are already in. Okay, so like I was saying, I added the ability to find bikes in garages because people have bikes in their garage. It's the little things that make the game better. It is so many of the little things that make the game better. And hopefully my mod has a lot of little things that make it better. Right now it's sort of like I would call it like a base, a fundamental base that allows it to be some good stuff. Let's see if we can get this. Nope. So I put corpses back in, and they decay pretty quickly because I want to get, I don't think I have any on me, certain types of bones. I don't think I've ever seen you around, Blue, so... Ben Phoenix, how's it going? Oh, there we go. That was too many there. So I've added the ulna and the radius from the zombies' arms, Blue, so that we can break them down eventually to get a new type of block that is very strong and resistant. Because these blocks the zombies can punch through steel, yeah? So I'm like, well, let's use this. Let's make things in the game make more sense, or continue on with the lore that's in the game. And so I've made it so, yeah, you do some research, like you grind these down. Is this one not in a recipe? Maybe I've got to tweak something there, because it should be in a recipe. Yeah, I'll have to look at that one. Anyways, recipes. You can grind this down into some arm bone dust, and then from there you can do some stuff. You got to do some experimentation and such to figure out how to make a zombazyme, as I'm calling it. I don't know, because it uses zombie enzymes. So enzymes technically break down stuff, I know, but or catalyze a reaction. But anyways, you can build these very powerful blocks that are built with the building blocks of the zombies' arms, which are pretty damn durable, in the idea that you can, you know, get other things from them. Okay, at any rate, yeah, so bikes are in because it makes sense to have bikes in garages. This POI is one of the ones that I've modded. I made one from scratch. This is one that the most heavily modded vanilla one that I do plan on changing because I think a bigger installation is more worthy of what I want. Now, I'm definitely not really ready to go in here. Like, I don't have the better weapons. All I have is a plank, a 2x4 I ripped off of something. Oh, ow! Darn you, stupid jerk. You know, I put a nail through it. So they are stronger than steel. Well, I mean, I don't know. That's sort of the implication, right? Like, they're either all zombies have regenerative abilities on their arms as they punch, right? Because they can punch through this concrete wall. I don't know. Can you punch through a concrete wall? I can't. It hurts me a lot. Now, zombies don't feel pain, so I'm not, you know, gonna necessarily comment on that. But, yeah, they can punch through walls, which is remarkable, but put it nicely. Which, you know, stems, I think, from the old zombie shows where they slowly break through wooden walls. Oh, hello. You're my new friend. Not that I use guns all that often, but... Hi there, military guy. Whoa! Yeah, there's lots of little things I've done. Like this guy, yeah, he's dead. Someone asked me to make a mod that, well, not necessarily me, but asked if they could have a mod that was so the zombies you didn't hear them make, like the Romero zombies, they didn't make a sound when they died, and they also didn't make a sound when they got hurt. So I did that. So you can actually, and I don't know if I'm going to keep it. Some of this stuff is experimental on it. We'll see how people like it or hate it. Yeah. So the idea is that, yeah, they don't really have much breath, and so they can't really make that much noise. But anyways, yeah, you see as the zombie like punches and breaks this thing down. Like, obviously their arm bones are very strong, so somehow we dissolve them or break them down ourselves. Probably using different fracture planes of the crystals inside the arms, but hey, that's just, you know, an idea. Okay. Yeah, you know, this is not a good place for me to be this early on in the game. And I think some of the things I want to do in the future, like in sort of version 2, is modify this POI even more. Make it so that it is more difficult. The outside here might be the same, I don't know, in terms of the sheer number of zombies. But if I change it so that... Come on, man. Can you not break through there faster? Yeah, well, yeah, so anyways, I guess I'll finish that thought and then move on to the next thought. Is that, yeah, it's, You dead? Now you're dead. Yeah, it's gotta be more hardcore to get in here. To get these higher tier spirocytes. Right, so I'm only like a few levels in, but I did something to change the base level of stamina, because I don't believe in hamstringing the player so early on in the game. I'd rather have it make the game deeper or wider. So, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, I should not be here. I don't have the tools to really deal with this stuff. Anyways, this is the most modded one of the vanilla ones, and that's mostly downstairs. There's a special secret room that has a very useful thing. Now that useful thing is supposed to lead into Ah, dang it. Oh god. Oh lord. No! You're not gonna... No, I was just gonna say you're not gonna take me alive, but I think that almost goes without saying. The zombies. Ow! Oh god, I gotta get out of here. Okay. Out we go. Whew. Yeah, anyhow. There's 4 of these in this map, which I'm going to try to finish publishing today at this location and other similar locations on the corner-ishes of the map. So yeah, you can go here to try to get the things, which then ideally will give you the higher level respire sites. I can't jump out of there because I don't have that level of parkour anymore. That's my Ravenhurst game. Dang it. Okay. Right, we can always get out this way. Just don't fall in there, because that would be bad. Yeah, because there's a POI that I made from scratch. That's the zombie factory, and that one, it isn't set up for it yet, but I'm planning on adding lots of spawning groups and sleepers to it so that it is really freaking difficult, because it is a factory that produces zombies, so it should be damn difficult. And yeah. Anyhow, if I don't go back to town now-ish, because I'm so like low level, I'm gonna get overwhelmed here at night, and that would be bad. Because I've changed, for those of you who are new, I have seriously changed the way zombies are. They can see way farther, and that makes it so that you get swarmed at night a lot more easily, and there's a higher spawn rate, so there's more of them. Yeah. Anyhow, you were just saying some stuff, and I'm still just rambling on about this and its features. Yeah, I mostly use clubs and shotguns in game. Yeah, and one of the things I've done, I was going to release a melee mod, like an overhaul mod, but mostly based on melee. So there's a lot of melee stuff in here. Not all of the systems are fully as deep as I want, but there are many good things. Because you can modify most things. Like, if you find some rebar, for example, you can put them together to make a better handle that you can then put on different heads. Or whatever you want to call them, to then, you know, fight or use them as tools better. I don't know, because it's just like, you know, you go to a hardware store and you can see that they have various types of heads for tools that you can then put on tool shafts or handles or whatever you want to call them, and that works pretty well. There's a new bush that I've added. Anyhow, and so there's a pretty deep rooting for melee stuff in this mod at the moment. Okay, next comment you had. Just gotta figure out my way around this building here. Should have went the other way. Gluing those bones to the sides of clubs for a stronger weapon would be nice. Yeah, right? I actually have a weapon that's sort of made out of those at some point. Not the bones, but the dust, like the zyme stuff that I was talking about. Yeah. So, man, I still haven't found many animals lately. Maybe I just need to slow down. Mother Nature will be like, slow down. Yeah, like this one here probably has a bike in it too. Hopefully it does. Oh no, that one may not be one that has a bike. I don't know. Yeah, sounds like fun. Wish you all the best of luck with it. Thank you. Maybe add grinders and batteries to get rid of the fuel. Oh yeah, I've got plans for that. Right now you can get a 9-volt battery that allows you to make noisemakers, so you can throw them to distract enemies. Well, there's a snake. Get some meat out of you. There it is. Can they possibly hit these things? Yeah, so stop swinging. I also have a whole new idea for, not necessarily a whole new idea, but an idea that I want to use in game, because they have radioactive zombies, so we're going to use some of that to power ourselves up at some point. Not ourselves, but our surroundings, you know. New types of power that will be coming in. I just need to make some 3D models, and then that'll be alright. So, but that's all next part of the game. This one, I kind of feature froze it because it was just, there was so much stuff that I needed to do that I needed to just finish that stuff and then move on. And I've pretty much finished most of that stuff. So yeah, that's almost all done. Having to recharge your nail gun, etc. Let me see, is that a possibility? Certainly a possibility with SDX, which is a different type of modding, which I have done. I just haven't really included it in Alpha 17 in my work on Alpha 17 yet, so we really need to find some more food. I mean, I guess we have this. We need to just go around more. Where can we go? These torches are guppy torches, so they burn out, but they have a glitch where if you come back to them, there's, I don't know. Maybe he has an SDX version that doesn't do that. I should talk to him about that. Anyways, you have more comments, so let's keep going down. They took out the sounds that attract wandering hordes in Alpha 17, which is sad. I know. There's a lot of things they keep taking out that make the game simpler, easier in some ways. If it wasn't for the stamina nerfing, like, the game is almost easier than Minecraft. I mean, I don't know. The crafting is certainly not as complex. So I don't know. I have my own ways that I like to play, which I'm going to have, which are influenced, and my community also influences me as to what I'm going to put into the game too. So I've got a number of people who know me from playing True Survival. I don't know if you've played that mod. I've been playing a lot of Ravenhurst, and so, you know, all these things influence the way I want the game to be. So no honey on that one. That was no good. There's a lot of nests though. So get some eggs, I guess. I will have happily at night here. You. Okay. Guess we'll move on. Rather find a deer or a wolf or something. A wolf from a distance. A deer doesn't really matter as long as it's not running away. But right now the creatures aren't spawning very high. Oh, you know what? That's probably why. I increased the zombie spawning rate a bit, which probably means that the sheer number of animals that spawn don't happen as much. Yeah, that's probably what's going on. Yeah, this is sort of like a bunch of testing for me, so I know exactly how the game feels, because I think it's important to play your own game to know how it feels. And that will help me set everything up. You can also find things like this. This is just a stick that's on the ground, then you can pick up, and then, you know, you can fight with it. so probably add some new ones as well at some point. But yeah. Anyhow, there's that. I added a spear, because I think that's important to have a spear, one of the most ancient weapons, yet there wasn't one in the game. Sometimes the logic of TFB is, I don't know, weird. I mean, it's an alpha game, but they've had a long time to add stuff in. Okay, you have more stuff you're saying. So they took out the sounds that attract the wandering hordes. Yeah, that's annoying. Sirens don't work the way anymore. Yeah, and hopefully I would like to reintroduce stuff like that. Reintroduce the sounds, reintroduce... I even do like the smells thing. And I think it's more important to have the smells in there for possible other cool stuff. Like, sure, it may not be awesome that zombies can smell, or maybe they can or not, but there are other, how do I want to say it, mechanics that could be derived from that little ability. That sounded like something. No, that's just a bunch of zombies. Okay, I'm going to park my bike, deal with whatever local zombies are here, because I don't want them bugging me at the nighttime. Yeah, so hopefully that can get done. I don't want a repeat of last night, where I had to leave the house and then fight them. That sucked. Maybe they don't know I'm here? I don't know. I'm gonna run and hide. Yeah. My Alpha 16 horde cage does not work in Alpha 17, so I have had to redesign a whole new Alpha 17 base. Yeah, right? Like it's you know, you have to change things up quite a lot. Oh yeah, I also found this compound bow. I haven't really used it yet, though. It's not going to last a whole lot of time. In a garbage pile, I think. Let's see. Gotta go get some... I guess we'll grab... Yeah, so here's a 9-volt battery there. Chairs. So I can block up the door. Mostly because it's just like, there's a lot of zombies and they wander around. So I don't want them to be randomly wandering in here. You know, I'd rather be quiet. Want one quiet night, basically. You can break these down to get LED lights. I think I have a couple already, but I don't really... Because oh yeah, that was another thing I did. Was that most of the lights, because of chatting with another member of... There was somebody that I know. No! Recipes. I made it so that most of the lights in the game can actually be crafted. So, because, you know, I think it's good to have that kind of stuff. Okay, we really need to get out there and finish them off. We get some stamina up. Yeah. That must be an image of your horde base. I'll have to take a look at it later, I think. Oh, it was a mistake. S-O-Z. Charles. No worry, man. It's okay. 6 of you here now. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying this, hit that like button. It helps other people who might enjoy it get exposed to it. So, where did that guy go? Was that you just banging into stuff? Nope, there you are. Hi. No one's home. Go away. This also has Guppy's random getter-upper, so also you don't necessarily know when they die. Unless you see the little XP stuff on the corner. And I added that because, like, I reduced their hit range So I wanted to give them back a little more of something. Anyhow, so many little changes. I really, well actually I am pretty much, I have it on GitLab. It's not public yet, but I need to finish writing up all the little features that I've added to the game. So you can also break down all the signs to use a sign as a weapon. Yeah, lots of little things. Anyways, yeah, you can make your own lights. Most of the lights in the game with LED light bulbs or headlights, like these guys. There's a lot more stuff that I want to add that I just, you know, have to get to at some point, but it's just not there yet. Okay, let's make some boiled meat, maybe? Few recipes. There's no wood in here. So, yeah, see there's like a single grilled meat, and here's a single boiled meat. Just like a single chunk, you know? Cooking pot required. Pretty sure that that's a cooking pot. I could be wrong. It does say cooking pot though. Oh, it's my skill level. Yeah, right. I was gonna change the progression at some point. I just haven't had a chance to, and I'm going on vacation, and so I've had to put a lot of time into making videos for the time that I'm not gonna be here. There's lots of other things that I wanted to add that it's been slow. So anyways, I guess May will be a nice month of getting a lot done. Anyhow, I guess we're gonna char that up. Or, I am pretty tempted to just buy one level of cooking. That's, fortitude, isn't it? Healing factor. Some people buy this a lot sooner than I do. Pretty bad for not... There it is, Master Chef. For not buying this one. But that's okay. Alright, boiled meat. Much better to eat this. Okay, someone sent me that earlier. Nope, was about a discussion about a different game. Oh, no worries. Okay, well, you probably left, but see you later. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. Yeah, I probably won't be streaming tomorrow, guys. Wanted to make that announcement. Simply due to the fact that I should probably get a little bit of extra sleep. Oh, that door is a little bit ajar. Gotta be quiet. Don't need those zombies knowing I'm here. Nails. Dang it. Okay, that is a terrible way to get up there. It is so noisy. Nails. Do I have any more frames? Ramp frames over here. Favorite. Craft. Couple. Not that many, because I won't have any nails. Thank you. We're gonna move that chair out of the way. Put a ramp right there. There we go. Now we can go up and down more silently. Much better. Good. No problems. Yeah. I didn't figure most people will have too much of a problem with it. I might be able to get a video out for tomorrow. Most of my videos are targeted for when I'm not here, but yeah. It's YouTube. You'll find something else to watch. Just remember to come back after. Yeah. So, oh, you know, one thing I don't think I've done that actually makes sense is that if you can take these and turn them into glue, you're able to take these also and turn them into glue. I kind of wish the recipes were defined slightly different. Like, there's a lot of almost duplicate recipes in the game that I feel like if you were to... So, in a recipe, it often says something like, item, resource bone, or resource large bone. I can't remember what it's called. But resource bone, count 1, you know? And that means, like, you can use that in the recipe, right? But it'd be nice if you could use like name, large bone, comma, radius, comma, ulna, right? Then you have one recipe that can use any three of these things, for example. Or what is another good example? I guess just like maybe boiled water or something, like where you have maybe different types of jars or something. Ravenhurst has a whole bunch of different ones you can get glass jars from. There's a whole crap ton of different recipes. Crap. A wandering horde? Why am I so visible? I didn't do anything. Shh. Okay, I got that thing. That thing that happens when you're like, your natural hiding mechanism kicks in and you're like, okay, gotta hide. And then you're like, stop talking. Outside of the game. It makes sense when you're actually playing the game, just for the sake of playing it, but when you're actually streaming, you're just like, you don't need to be that quiet. Yeah, so, anyhow. That's, I guess just a thing on my dream list of things to get. Maybe. That would be like a file parsing thing to have. Alright, so we can take this and... I could have sworn that I had collected... No, I probably made a bellows already. Believe that is what I did. Shh, my zombie friends. Shh. Not in there. No. Man, I really need to get a base, considering it's Horde Night. Like, next time I play this. Okay, I'm having one of those moments where I can't see things. Slowly scanning all the things I have, because I know I made a bellows. Huh. Well, did I throw it in here? No. Okay, that's fine. Probably on my bike. So, the ones I have are not as good as this. Same mobility. So I guess we're gonna go with the steel ones because they are better. Yeah. Okay, great. Now I guess this is one problem with this mod that what I used to like, I mean, we can go outside and do stuff, but one of the things I used to like about Alpha 16 was that the action never really had to stop. You could go outside and, I don't know, do stuff if you were good enough to fight the zombies as you went. And I think that was good for streamers and YouTubers and stuff, because, yeah, you know, but in Alpha 17, it's much more difficult to do so. So, yeah, I have to think about that one. Though, I mean, if you want to go outside and get some action, it is very easy to go do that. Well then. Action time! Ah! Missed him. Missed him again. Ow! Good lord. Okay. Oh, he's not dead. Come on, my cuddly friend. Oh, you know what happened? Oh, maybe I didn't. I don't remember if this applied or not, because I kind of broke my files. But I did attempt to change the number of... Put one back in there so we have at least a moment's warning before we get attacked. Oh jeez, what was I trying to say? I got distracted there. That. Okay. Take those. Turn that off. Use that. Okay. I don't know what I was trying to say. No bellows. Would be good if there was an electric forge. Yeah, like an induction forge, or just like a... What kind of forge you thinking? Heck, there are ways probably to do it without even induction, though we probably would die pretty harshly. But I'll get into that not today. In a whole different version of the game, I think. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna have to go to my bike and get something. Now, hopefully we don't get destroyed. Though I don't know. Alright, come on. If an induction furnace works on iron ore? I don't know. I certainly know that if you have refined iron, you can put it in an induction furnace. And it will do its thing. Hi! Goat man, how are you? Okay, fighting time. All because I wanted to check my bike. Die, you rotten corpse. Okay, done. Nope, get off. Stuff. I didn't put it in there. Okay, I don't know. I have no idea where I put it. That's okay. I'll just have to go hunting some more, I guess. 14, that means we just need a little bit of that, plus some more nails, so that's not too bad. That's not really too bad. There's a large induction forges that use raw materials. Okay, cool. I was thinking stuff like, you know, rock crushers would also be good. Kind of like the one that Edison originally designed. Although, yeah, we're definitely going to need some books so I can explain how it works in game. Both like a book to learn it, and ideally even like a book to, and there is definitely this that exists in the game, a book that allows the player to see how to use it. But yeah, anyways, Edison created a rock crusher back in the late 1800s that, you know, crushed the iron ore down and then used magnets to help extract the you know, material off of it. So anyway, a rock crusher would be good, I would say, for extracting certain materials. It gets, I mean, I don't know. I like the idea. It reminds me a lot of Minecraft, more specifically like thermal expansion or, well, pretty much any of the ones that have lots of machines in them. So, but anyways, yeah, that's a plan. It's something I want to do. Exactly how would that work? It would just be a recipe, right? It's always I think the problem of getting more than one item out of a recipe. So that really needs to be fixed, though I'm pretty sure there are ways to do it. That's just like an SDX mod, which is one of the things I'm going to be doing next. I want to definitely add in, oh my gosh, there's a lot of them out there. At the very least, like the player entity, so that you get one block crouching and a couple of other things. Alright, I guess we should fight them. I mean, probably not. Wow, that was quick. Come on, friend. Come on, buddy. Come on, Cap. Oh! Gotcha. 2, 3. He's dead. Which way are you gonna run at me? Nope! Ow! Dang you! Hi, businessman. Businessman! Businessman! Okay. You first. I got stuck on a freaking torch. Oh yeah, see, these lights, I gotta take this off. It was something I was doing when I was testing. For torches, for biome related things. There's actually a stick here. And there'll be a stick over there too. Because I wanted to be able to, you know, fly up in the air and test where the heck or how many were spawning in. And it worked really well for testing, but now I gotta take that little light off of the prefab that I made. Oh god. I was also watching Kix play World War Z yesterday. That was kind of looking good. It's funny, because yeah. Lots of the changes that I've done in here are pretty common, I think. Things that are kind of hated. Oh god. Like, the stamina nerf of Alpha 17 is just, like, not liked by a lot of people. No, not everyone, I'm sure. But some people definitely don't like it. And anyways, it was cool watching that, because the sheer number of zombies that game can throw at you is really neat. I could find a pic or a video of an induction forge they use here for smelting. That'd be cool. Yeah, send me something like that. And I'll figure out how to do it, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I would love to figure out how to do multi-block things like they do. Yeah, see, these are sticks. One right there. I gotta take that light off. Figure out how to do multi-block structures. Yeah, because in Minecraft, like, there's a lot of different things, especially in immersive engineering, where you can, I don't know, you build something out of, like, say, 20 blocks of different types and in a particular arrangement, and then you hit it with, like, a wrench, and it turns into this cool, like, giant machine. I would love to be able to do that in this as well. It would give, like, and to me, I don't know, I always feel like more of a sense of accomplishment when you've built this large thing. Especially before there was, I don't know if it works anymore. It was like big reactors or something, and that was always fun, because man, you could build some huge friggin' reactors. And the thing is, you could build them in various ways and have it affect the performance of your thing differently. But I thought that was always pretty cool. Anyway, I don't really like this tree here, because I can't see beyond it. Ugh. Repair. I just put induction forge in YouTube, and there are so many. Some just automatically pop up in my description. Mostly like small ones where people are like just doing little things. Can you melt metal with a magnet and stuff? And it's just like, yeah, of course you can. Of course you can. But it's YouTube, so those ones exist. Yeah, so where the heck did I put that? Alright, what am I going to do for Horde Night? Come here, you. Take you out. Okay. It's got this house, which is fine. And okay, I think what I should do is grab my climbing things. I'm gonna go over to the fire station. I don't know if I have a whole lot of time to play anymore, but grab all that and then go there and consider making that like a base, or maybe the daycare. Daycare doesn't have much in it. I don't know how well it would work, or it would just collapse or what. Oh, it could be okay. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, I need coffee. Throat so dry. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, I've got lots of iron now collected up. Shh, quiet, folks. This lets me know when 7 o'clock rolls by. Yeah, so guess we'll use these chairs to also climb up things. That one's already out of the way. Okay, so what don't I need on me? I don't really want to use this building simply because if I do, I could lose some of my stuff, which is not fantastic. Well, we'll keep that. I don't think I need those, nor that. Old sticks, we'll just scrap those for wood. We'll keep this, we have 35 feathers. Old stick, we'll scrap. And the rebar, we'll keep it. I don't know if we'll need it, but repairing that, right? Hopefully. There we go. And more feathers. Yeah, I wonder where the heck I put that thing. Well, it's fine. So, we'll move on to the place where we started, basically, and go from there. Because there's a couple of good boxes in there. Zombies may have spawned back again? I don't know. I looted most of this building, there wasn't much in it, but I do have to remember that there's a good source of water in there, which is nice. So, I made you yawn too? Yeah, the power of yawning. Come on, animals. Nope. Nothing. I also readjusted... Oh, you know what? Maybe I need to readjust that. I had readjusted the decay rate of these blocks so that they would go away faster. But, you know, some of these are still here. They obviously just didn't decay. And I think it's back to the old value because of my my problem, my bad choice when I was making things. Okay, anyhow. Let's wrap you. No, we'll keep it. I'm sure I'll need some more clay at some point. But I do need some rocks. So I'm going to break this down, just get a couple, just so that I have something to repair at least this thing too, because I need it to break into stuff. Smash down already. There. Who is that? Oh, it's you. Come on, Arlene. Come here so we can deal with you in a few minutes. Alrighty. From here, yeah, I do believe we could actually chop on this. I do want to include that mod that Sphere has where you, when you take the wood off of this thing, I did want to include that. Rain collecting funnel. So I'm glad that this is working. This is part of the whole thing, is to make sure that the loot all works. Neat. Guess that makes sense. Yeah. So I'm also hoping to add some interesting environmental stuff stuff and new things to make this part of the game more unique as well. So I think that's important. Oh, there we go. One of the little ones is up. Okay, so I'll probably have to run away soon. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Gotta somehow survive the Horde Night. I'm not sure. Might be able to survive it all by just running around. Maybe. We'll see. I was pretty sure I tweaked stamina pretty well, but you know, it seems pretty high again. I think what happened is when I lost those files, things got reset, which is unfortunate, but I could probably just go back in there and tweak everything back down. I tried to do all the changes that I could remember, but I obviously have forgotten a few, so. Okay. Time to get up here somehow. Over here, can we hop on that? Good, okay then. Next, I guess we'll put this, that. There we go. Repair. But yeah, guys, if you are liking this at any point, hit that like button and let me know in the comments any thoughts. And yeah. I'll be on Discord the whole time I'm gone. Roughly. I mean, not like every day, and probably a lot less baking soda than normal. But I will be around, kinda. So, yeah. Hopefully that's all good. Toilet. Oh, careful. Okay. This hasn't really been that great stuff. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to head off pretty quick. We'll just deal with these guys, and probably the next time we play this will be Horde Night. Either that or I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do Ravenhurst so much when I get back. It really depends. I guess maybe I'll try one day and see if people are still into it or if people have moved on. I know that people are moving on to Ravenhurst with Sorcery Mod or other such things. So,
Dad,
yeah.
can you make the Minecraft mod?
Not on the Xbox, I can't.
I mean on the computer.
I might be able to figure that out.
I want to list someone.
He's a little bit
Hey,
whiny today.
so Daddy,
Yeah.
the one I want is a pet ender dragon. Had to put it down to make it a pet ender dragon.
A pet ender dragon, okay.
And also I want a pet ender dragon head that looks like it's enchanted, and when you put it down, then it will spawn an ender dragon pet.
Okay.
I've seen that in a mod on the TV.
I believe you.
So with the wizard storm and the wizard pet.
Okay.
And I want to make a wizard head with that you can put down that's enchanted to make a wizard pet.
Mm-hmm.
And the ender dragon head that's enchanted to make to put down
Ow.
and a resistor to put it down to make
Okay. We can talk about this in a few minutes. I'm going to say goodbye to my internet peoples. And then,
You mean those zombies?
not the zombies. There are other people who listen to me talk as I play. So. Okay. Kind of thinking this might be an interesting thing to do some kind of horde base in. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna try to figure this out in the next few minutes. So, anyway, guys, I'm gonna go. I will see you all in. No, don't use that. In
No.
man, I don't know, like the 28th or something, like 10 days or something. I don't know. It's quite a while. So, yeah. Your kids are funny. They are a little bit funny at times.
Funny?
Yeah, you guys are funny.
Hey.
You're not funny today? Oh. Were you funny yesterday? You don't know? It is certainly not 8 o'clock. What time is it right now? 7. 7 what? 7-1. Certainly not 7-1. It's more like 7-11.
You
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, guys. I'll
You what?
talk to you all. Ooh, hello. When I get back. Or, you know, on Discord. You can join me on Discord, or it might be on Twitter. But I've got to get up. You can tell that people are wanting stuff of me. So.
Yeah, like Honey Nut Cheerios.
Like Honey Nut Cheerios.
I
I know you do. I know you want Honey Nut Cheerios. Okay. Bye-bye, guys. Talk to you all in a couple weeks.